Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It is Tuesday evening. Wanted to shoot this video to go over some of the solicitations that are coming out in May. So this is kind of an advance preview of some titles, some of the covers. Not all the art is being shown, but I'll kind of go over that. Some pretty cool looking covers are coming out. Definitely stuff that's worth pre-ordering. So I've got this on my list of books to make sure I pre-order in advance. So here's a book I wanted to show, Immortal Hulk number 12. Most of you are familiar with it already. It's the first appearance of the one below, and I just finished reading it a little bit ago, and it's awesome. Immortal Hulk is really, really good. It's probably, in my opinion, Venom and Immortal Hulk are the best written titles right now by Marvel. So, I mean, this is a must-buy. The series is definitely gaining a lot of attention. I love this quote, too, on the front cover here by Oliver Sava. The best thing about Immortal Hulk is the feeling that you are reading a legend in the making. I couldn't put any better than that. I mean, it's definitely, years from now, we'll be talking about this run on Immortal Hulk. It's going to be more and more expensive as time goes on. And I wanted to kind of also highlight, you know, the birth of the Immortal Hulk is really the death of Bruce Banner, right? So, Civil War number 2, or Civil War 2 number 3 is definitely a book. If you don't own this, I highly, highly suggest you buy it. I think you can still get it for around cover price or a little bit more on eBay. I bought a whole set of basically all the variants. So I've got, this is the A cover. I think that's the C cover, black and white sketch. I believe that's the B cover, the Cho B cover. There's also a Cho San Diego Comic-Con black and white version. And there is a midnight release. It's in a poly bag here. That's the cover drawn by Joe Quesada. And then there's also a Phil Noto cover of Hawkeye shooting the arrow. So I think there's only one other variant out there, and I should have that in the mail pretty soon. It's a Delato cover. So really cool looking cover. I should have that in the mail shortly in my from eBay. So I'll put that on my next video. Another book that's also really hot lately is Knights of the Golden Sun, issue number 2 and 3. These were sold out very quickly on Midtown. Number 4 is sold out. I mean, these are selling the day of release. So, you know, you pretty much should pre-order these and put these on your pull list if you want to make sure you get a copy. The only problem with some of these, like I pre-order a lot of books through Midtown, but you really can't pre-order this book, you know, at least through Midtown. I don't know that you can pre-order it. You can pre-order some Dark Horse books, some Image books, Marvel, DC, but these small publishers, you know, it's, I don't know. At least through Midtown, I don't think you can pre-order this. So the other best thing to do is just make sure you have it on your pull list. So with Midtown, it's on my pull list. Every time there's an issue, they're gonna put one aside for me. So at least it guarantees I get an issue. And there hasn't been any B covers or anything like that. There's no variants. So this is a good title to make sure is on your pull list, because you're not gonna miss a variant. There's no variants to miss. It's just one cover and that's it. So I kind of like that about it. So that's a good book to make sure you have on your pull list. Another book I wanted to highlight real quick, God Country number 1. I think I may have shown this. I got this in the mail recently. I probably showed this already in one of my videos, but you know, Donny Cates just tweeted the other day that he finished the first draft of the script for the movie. Movie is going to be produced and made. So, you know, God Country back issues are definitely heating up, and I think they're only going to get hotter as the movie gets closer, especially when that first trailer comes out. When that first trailer comes out, especially if it's really, really good, you're going to see these books really pop. So this is a blind box variant, black and white. There's a color version of this, and there's also a virgin cover of this. The virgin's really expensive now. I mean, the only ones I've seen on eBay go for, you know, $150, $200, and that's in raw. That's if you can find it in raw condition. The CGC copies, forget it. You're talking $300, $400. So I was happy with this. I'm not going to chase down the virgin copy of this. I think this one's rare enough. I mean, there's definitely a very low print run of this book. And of course, the A cover is good to have as well. And also number 5, I didn't have that one. I've got the black and white, but I didn't pick up the color version, the Spawn homage. So I'm a big fan of Zaffino. Another reason I love that book. Speaking of Zaffino, Dead Logan, number 4. I did get that in my Midtown order, but I forgot to show it. So this was one that, you know, I remember seeing this on eBay. There's some dealer or somebody had it for sale for like $13 on eBay, and I literally missed it by like a minute. I saw it, I switched over to another screen, and then it was sold. So talk about bad luck. I mean, I could have gotten this for like $13, but so I ended up buying it on Midtown for $21. Glad I did that, because this easily sells right now consistently for around $60 to $65. And I think the week before it came out, there were people selling it on eBay for like $150. I think there was a sale or two around $150. So, you know, it's a hot cover. It's a really cool cover. A lot of people think he's flicking you off. So I love this cover. It's one of my favorite. I love Zaffino. I mean, I pretty much will buy every cover that he does, which can get expensive. So I'm glad I grabbed this when I did off of Midtown. All right, so let's jump into it. Let's start off with the solicitations for May for DC. Under the black label for DC, you've got Batman Last Night on Earth. Really cool Capullo cover. I like that with the black on red. There's going to be a variant cover by Jock. There's no image of that yet, but I'm sure it's going to be good. So I'm definitely interested in this. This is a storyline where Bruce Wayne wakes up in Arkham Asylum. He's young, he's sane. He was never Batman. So this is kind of like an Elseworlds type of story. It's not going to be, I don't believe in DC continuity, but definitely I think it's going to be really good. So make sure you pre-order that. It's a prestige format. It's going to be like, I think it's going to be like the other black label Damned, the Batman Damned. It's going to be magazine size. It's going to be it's a little less expensive though. It's a $5.99 price, 56 pages for mature readers only. So, you know, it's definitely a book you want to make sure you pre-order. I will be pre-ordering that. You've also got one of these 25-cent DC titles. There's some different covers. DC's Year of the Villain, number 1. You got a couple writers here: Bendis, Snyder, James Tynion. The first A cover is, I guess that's Capullo. Yeah, that's a Capullo cover. It almost doesn't look like him for a second. I mean, I can see it in the Batman and the Bane, I guess, but you got a nice Alex Maleev cover of Luthor there. That's pretty cool. I think that's going to be like a 1 in. I think it's going to be a 1 in 50 or 1 in 100. You've got a 1 in 500 here. This is going to be the one that people really want. This is a Batman Who Laughs cover. I think that's done by the artist, yeah, Jim Chung. And then you got a nice art germ of Cheetah. That's going to be a 1 in 100. So the Lex Luthor is a 1 in 250. So of course these are 25-cent books. So you know, if you stay by the ratio, all right, the 1 in 500 is going to be a $127 book, $126 book. The Luthor book will be around, should be around, well, 250. So it's going to be around a $60 book. And then the Cheetah one's going to be around 25 bucks. So I might just go with the art germ and the regular A cover. The Batman Who Laughs cover is cool, but I don't know. I have a feeling, be patient on that. I mean, the ratio price indicates it should be around $127. I have a feeling it's going to be cheaper. I think if you wait on that, you probably could pick that up below. I think it's going to be around 75 to 80 bucks. So we'll see if I'm right about this. So that one looks cool. You got another really cool title coming out with Capullo or at least Capullo's doing the cover. Tom Taylor's the writer. Yeah, internal art by Hairsign, Stefano Guadagno, and James Herron. You got a nice Matina cover. So I think there's some kind of zombie theme going on here. There's the Capullo cover. You got a nice Matina cover, and really, really cool It cover. That's Yasmin Putri. That thing is beautiful. My God. So, you know, DC doesn't usually do ratio variants, so I feel great about that. So I should be able to pre-order all these. That's one thing I love about DC. They don't screw over the comic book fan like Marvel does, right? They make a beautiful cover attainable. That's what I love about them. So, you know, the title here is Deceased. And you got some biblical reference here. I looked up, and there before me was a pale horse. Its rider was death, and Hades was following close behind him. Revelation 6:8. So, yeah, this should be good storyline. I mean, you got some biblical reference. That's pretty interesting. So look for that on your pre-orders from May. Next title here, Batman and the Outsiders. The B cover is pretty nice, but that's Cedric. I might pass on that though. You got some Justice League trade paperback. Okay, you got a nice Deathstroke cover by Crane. Deathstroke 43, very cool. I like that cover. Teen Titans, yeah. Let me skip down here a little bit. All right, Heroes in Crisis. I think that's number 7, is it? Number 9, yep. So I've been liking these A covers. I've just been buying the A covers on this. I don't know, the Polaroid covers just don't do it for me. I don't really care for them. So I'm going with the A cover on that. Move down here. That's a pretty cool cover. Action Comics 1011. Leviathan. That is a Steve Epping cover. Pretty cool. I like that. It's kind of reminds you of the Hulk. What was that Hulk cover where he's holding up? I think Dale Keown did those covers where he's holding up the title. That looks pretty cool. Move on down here. Okay, Aquaman, you got a beautiful Middleton cover. I will definitely be picking that up. That is beautiful. So make sure you pre-order that if you can. I think that's going to be a hot book. Aquaman 48 Middleton cover. Let's see, moving down here, you got another Middleton cover. This is what, Batgirl 35. Pretty good. I mean, I think Middleton's done better Batgirl covers, but it's nice. Nice black cover with the character coming at you. Looks pretty cool. I will be pre-ordering that. I love this cover. I mean, that looks cool. Batman 70. This is the Michael Janin cover, so that's just the regular A cover. They don't have the cover for Linnell Yu. Sometimes he does a really good job, so I'll be interested to see what that looks like. You've got Batman 71, another beautiful Janin cover, very nice. So I'll be picking up the A covers on that. Batman Beyond, that's a nice B cover. Batman Beyond 32, that is a Carrie Andrews cover. Very good. Batman Damned number 3, I think that's the last issue. I'm sure there'll be a Jim Lee cover. I don't think they've released the image on that yet, at least not to my knowledge, but the A cover definitely looks cool. That will be a book I pre-order as well. And with a $6.99 price tag, it definitely helps to pre-order that. You got a really cool Jock cover. And yeah, so the A cover's by Jock. Batman Who Laughs number 5, really cool Jock cover. And then this artist, this is a cool cover. I've never heard of this artist. Viktor Kalvachev. I think he's from Russia, Ukraine, one of those places over there. Really cool cover. I mean, the blood coming down and dripping onto the tongue. Man, that's awesome. Very nice cover. So that will be one I will make sure I pick up. Let's see here. That's kind of a cool Joel Jones cover by Catwoman. Annual number 1. Sometimes these annuals are worth getting because sometimes they'll introduce new characters and something could be going on there, so that might be worth checking out. Detective Comics 103, there's the A cover. They don't show the Brooks variant cover yet, so that might be worth checking out. You got 1004. Again, Brooks is doing the variant. They don't have that shown yet. And Detective Comics Annual number 2. It's a cool cover. Gilliam March. All right, so let's move down the list here. Doomsday Clock. I tell you, I've really been enjoying it. What was it? Doomsday Clock number 7 or 8? It was one of the best stories I've read in a long time. I mean, Jeff Johns, you know, the first few issues of Doomsday Clock kind of dragged, but it's definitely been really, really good. So I am eagerly awaiting this, but, you know, the only thing that's killing this book is it's been delayed. Several of the issue numbers have been delayed, so hopefully this one will come out on time. But you know, I've been buying the A and B covers on both those Doomsday covers. Moving on down, that's a cool Flash cover. I think that's, yeah, Tony Infante. Really cool. I like the colors on that. And you got a really cool Derek Chew cover for Flash 71, and that is definitely going to be a hot cover. Remember the Harley Quinn covers. They sold out fast. Make sure you pre-order this. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to pre-order a couple. That is a cool cover. That's definitely going to sell out, in my opinion. All right, let's move on down the list here. You've got Green Lantern. I kind of like this Green Lantern A cover. That is pretty cool. It'd be really cool if it was a Virgin cover. It's probably not going to be. So, but that would be awesome if that was a Virgin cover. And then you got a B cover by Lou Pacino. So I think I'm going to go with the A cover on that one, which that'll probably be the first time because I've been buying Green Lantern consistently and I've always been buying the B cover, not picking up the A cover. So I think on this one I'll pick up the A on that.
All right, Garfield.
One second, guys. Sorry about that. That was my Netflix all of a sudden started playing by itself. All right, so we've got Harley Quinn, Cho, I think, and Gilliam March. So that will probably die off because Derek Chew isn't doing the covers on that, on the B cover. Nice Tedesco cover. Man, I've not been buying this Hawkeye series, but it's almost worth buying it just for the cover. I mean, that Tedesco cover is gorgeous. Beautiful. Hawkman number 12. High level. Be interesting to see if there'll be a B cover on this. It mentions 2 artists, Barnaby Bengenda and Romalo Fajardo. I probably butchered those names. Why do all these artists have tough last names? It's unbelievable. All right, let's move down here. Justice League 23. That's kind of a cool cover. I think that's, yeah, it's Jimenez. Justice League Dark. That's the A cover, and you got a really nice crane cover of Wonder Woman. That's pretty cool. That's probably going to be a good cover to pick up. That's Justice League Dark 11. Really nice Perillo cover. Man, what is that? That is Justice League Odyssey number 9. That is definitely a cover buy for me. I picked up the first 2 or 3 issues of Justice League Odyssey. It was pretty good. It was a decent read. But that totally is a cover buy. Perillo, beautiful. He's really, really good. And I can pronounce that last name. All right. I think that might be it. Oh, you got a Martian Manhunter. I tell you, the story is a little tough to follow. I don't know. Just a lot's going on in that story. I read the first 2 issues. I'm hoping it gets better. But that is a beautiful Middleton cover on the B cover. I will probably pick that up just for the cover. I mean, that's awesome. So these Middleton covers have been definitely hot. Pretty sure most people are buying it for the Middleton covers. At least it seems that way. All right, Nightwing 60. Let's go down the list here. Red Hood and the Outlaw 34. The Putri will be in the B cover. They don't have an image of that yet. I'm sure that will be good. I really like this Shazam cover. Is that Shazam number 6? Man, look at that cover. I love that Shazam cover with the lightning coming down. That is sweet. I definitely like that better than the B cover. And the A cover is by Dale Eaglesham. I will be getting that one. All right, I think we're getting near the end. You got Superman 11. I like the A cover on that. That's pretty cool. Rogol Zar is obviously still in the storyline, and then you got a nice Adam Hughes cover. Pretty cool. I've been enjoying that series. Yeah, I think I'm getting near the end. Wonder Woman, you got a beautiful Jenny Frison cover. That is awesome. Definitely worth getting that one. Wonder Woman's B covers have all been awesome. They really have. You got Art Germ, you got Frison. Really good covers. There's another Jenny Frison for 71. Yeah, it's beautiful. Works of art is what they are. Wonder Twins, I think I'll pass on that. I think that's it for solicitations for May. Yep, that's kind of what I was noticing. Also, this came up on Twitter today, or CBR also showed this. This is obviously Detective Comics 1000 is coming out, and Alex Ross is doing a cover. And if you go on his Twitter feed, there's a link, and the cover is awesome. I mean, this is a total throwback to Detective Comics 27. You can buy it. You need to be put on a waiting list. So what you do is you click on the link. It'll direct you to Alex Ross's website, and you can put yourself on a waiting list. So just the regular cover is going to be $20, which I definitely think is more than worth it. I mean, the artwork is awesome. I love the coloring with the red and the yellow. I mean, it's just that vintage look. It's awesome. So make sure you put yourself on that waiting list, because I'm gonna guess that that's gonna sell out pretty quick. So hopefully I did it early enough where I'll get one, because I have a feeling these are gonna be on eBay for like 40 or 50 bucks pretty quick. So that's all I had, guys. I know this video's long, 24 minutes. Yay, sorry. I tried to go fast, but there was so much to cover, a lot of information. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for notifications, and love to hear your comments, what you think of this video, some of the books I've highlighted. Yeah, let me know what you think. All right, guys, I will post a video tomorrow on New Comic Book Day highlighting the books that are going to come out the following week. So make sure you look for that video. Thanks.